Progress.
Okay, we'll start inshallah. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على رسوله الكريم وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا. So last time we spoke about which rule? مضاف ومضاف إليه. So we are on chapter 5. I had asked you to try to do exercise 2 on page 28. So um you take the you take both words and put them into mudaf ilay. Okay, so I just want to try a couple of those before we move on, so that we can get a hang of the rule, or just do a little bit of a review. So on page 28 at the top, number 2, exercise 2. أضف الكلمة الأولى إلى الثانية. So it says قلم حامد. قلم حامد. Okay, how do you turn that into مضاف إليه? قلم حامدين. What does that mean? Hamid's pen. Very good. The pen of Hamid. Then اسم الولد. اسم الولد. How do you turn that into مضاف إليه? اسم, word, first word. Second word, الولد. No, how do you make it into مضاف إليه? اسم is the first word. الولد is the second word. اسم is the first word. الولد is the second word. It's already in order of مضاف إليه. اسم الولد. Very good. اسم الولد or اسم الولد. What does that mean? The name of the boy. Very good. Okay. So just to kind of get you into the flow of things, um I wanted to start off with that. We're on page 28 at the top, but now we're moving down to at the bottom. Uh Number 4, where it says اقرأ. اقرأ means to read. So we're going to read these, and these are examples to really solidify what um what mudaf ilay is in examples. Okay, like a practical application. So we're going to go through these, and we are going to translate them as well. Okay, so let's I'll just go like this, and then everyone can have a go at one of them. Okay, start here. Number 1. Try one more time. Page 28. Almost. المدرس. أين بيت المدرس؟ هو بعيد. Try to translate that. Where is the house of the teacher? Very good. It is far. It is far. Good. Try the next one. Qur'anu kitabullahi. Translate that. Almost. It's a full sentence. Perfect. The Quran is the book of Allah. Do you guys want to try one? Number three, you want to try it? Say all of the letters. Ka'ba. There's one more letter. No, on the word Ka'ba, there's one more letter at the end. All, almost. Try again. Very good. Al-Ka'batu. Perfect. Al-Ka'batu Baytullahi. Al-Ka'batu Baytullahi. What's the translation of that?
The house of
Perfect. The
God.
Kaaba is the house of Allah. You want to try the next one? Say the word of Rasul again. Say the all the on the dal. What is the vowel? What's the haraka on the dal? Good. Perfect. Muhammadun sallallahu alayhi wa sallam Rasulullahi. What does that mean? Perfect. Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is the messenger of Allah. Okay. And then we'll talk about at one point when we get into verbs sallallahu alayhi wa sallam how what it actually means. You want to share the next one? Okay, let's start with this. Number five.
مدرسة من غرفة
Try it again.
المدرسة
المدرس. So
المدرس
good.
غرفة
Min
المدير
min
من غرفة المدير
mudir. Hmm? No, there's no alif lam in غرفة. It's min غرفة, and then what's on the ta? غرفة two tati. Try again. Look at it. What's before it?
غرفة
Why? What does min do?
makes the next just
Very good. It makes the next word have a kasra or makes it majrur. Min ghurfatil mudi. What's on the ra? On the ra. The last letter.
done.
Why?
What's
Why? You can give any answer, but I'm gonna ask you why it's like that. Yes. But that's for the word ghurfa. We're talking about the word mudir. Someone answered it on the chat. Does anyone want to give a guess? Why is it mudir? What's on the ra in mudir? No.
Ist es Sukun?
Sukun, no. But just think about it. First try to translate it. Ghurfa and ghurfa, we already said it. Ghurfati, and then al-mudir. So these two words together make what? First translate it in your head. What is it? What do these two words mean? What does ghurfa mean? Room. Mudir is
Living?
principal.
Okay.
It's principal. So ghurfa and mudir, what does it translate to when you put it together? Good. It's mulaf mulaf ilayh. What does it translate to? The room of the principal. So if it's mudaf ilayh, what is going to be on the ra and mudir? Very good. خرج المدرس من غرفة المدير. The translate it. خرج means someone left. He left. Who left here?
The Buddha. The teacher left. The teacher. The teacher left the principal office.
Very close. That's almost perfect. From the principal's office. The teacher left from the principal's office or principal's room, but here, office. Okay, next. Go ahead. Next one. Number 6. Say it again. Try again. هذا
بيتي حامد وذلك بيتي خالد.
Why is it بيتي?
It's مضاف and مضاف إليه.
What is مضاف? What's مضاف إليه?
بيت is مضاف and خالد is مضاف إليه.
Okay, so what is making the مضاف have a kasra?
Oh, it should be بيت خالد.
Very good. هذا بيت حامد وذلك بيت خالد. Very good. So what's the translation?
This is the house of Hamid and that is the house of Khalid.
This is the house of Hamid and that is the house of Khalid. Very good. You want to try the next one? Abdulrazak, you want to try the next one? No? Okay. You guys want one of you guys in the back want to try? We're in number 7 now. Ibnu. You know what Ibn means? The son. Isam means the name. Ibn means the son or just son. And Ammar is the name of a person. So go ahead, try it. Okay, that's good. It's not it, but it's very good. Why is that good? Because this particular example is put in here to mix you up. Because the previous one had the starting point of the sentence and then the rest of the information afterwards as mudaf mudaf ilay. Okay? This one has the mudaf mudaf ilay first and then the starting of the sentence or the subject of the sentence. Okay? So it mixes you up and it makes you think about what the meaning of it is before you actually go ahead and apply the harakat. So in the previous one, hada was the starting of the sentence or the important part that is not the mudaf mudaf ilayh, and then mudaf mudaf ilayh came. So you say hada baytu hamidin. Okay? This one, what the function of the word hada is coming at the end of the sentence as talib. Okay? And the mudaf mudaf ilayh is first. So you say ibnu ammarin. Ibnu Ammarin, the son of Ammar. And then you say, what is he doing? What is the son of Ammar doing? He is a student. Talibun. Okay? Ibnu Ammarin Talibun. Why is it Talibun?
Masculine?
Yeah, it's masculine, yes. But that's not the reason why it has dhamma on it. Why is it ending in dhamma?
Because of Omar?
Mm-mm. Anyone have a guess? If it's Ammarun, no, sorry. If it's Talibun, is it nasab? It would be marfu. So if it's here's a pretty simple answer. Because there's nothing changing. Because there is nothing changing it. Soon we're going to talk about the parts of a sentence, okay? And that'll make it more clear to you. There are two parts of it, and I'll just tell you right now, and then we'll go over it. There's the mubtada and the khabar. The mubtada is the whatever is going to be talked about, or the what is it, subject of the sentence, right? That's the beginning. And then the object of the sentence is the rest of it. Is that what we said in the first class? You corrected me on that. What was it? I don't remember either. See, I told you, I didn't learn English grammar, so I don't know. I just always spoke English.
Oh, you're talking about the
Subject and the object, yeah. So this goes back to that concept of subject and object. Subject and object. Okay. The important, the thing that's being talked about is at the beginning. Okay. And then the information about it comes afterwards. The thing that's being talked about in the first sentence in number 6 is hada. Okay? Hada is being talked about. And then the information about it is Baytu Hamidin. That's why hada is by itself as just hada, and then the mudaf mudaf ilayh comes. Now in this one, number 7, Ibnu Ammarin, the whole thing mudaf mudaf ilayh, the mudaf mudaf ilayh here is what is being talked about. And then the information about what is being talked about is what? That he is a student. He's a talib. That's why it has marfu' on there. That's why it is in the marfu' state.
What page are we on?
29.
Thank you.
We're on page 29 and number 7 now. Okay? And then the second part of it. Say it again. Wasmu Yasirin Tajirun. Okay, so for now, if it doesn't have alif lam, then we're gonna put a tanween on it. Okay, especially if it's a name. But here they put this example to teach us something. The difference between two types of alifs or hamzas. Okay, the alif that you see at the beginning of ibn and ism is called hamzatul wasl. Okay, I don't expect you to remember that. That's not as important. What is its function? whenever you see this alif without the hamza at the top, then you connect what is before it and what is after it. So you pretend like it's not there, unless it's the beginning of a sentence. So here at the beginning of the sentence, it is there's nothing before it, and ibn is the first word. So you start off as ibn, ibnu, immarin, talibun. Okay, ibn. Sorry, ism. What am I saying? Ibn is the beginning of the sentence. Then in the middle, the next part has a wow before it. So you combine the wow with the ba and you completely ignore the alif that's there. And you say wabnu. Wabnu. Okay? You'll see this the most in the Quran with which word? Word Allah. Lafzul Jalala. So Lafzul Jalala has the alif, that's Hamzatul Wasf. So you don't say it in the middle of the sentence. Okay? So for example, when the word Allah comes at the beginning of an ayah, you say Allah. Okay? For example, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. Okay? But when it's not at the beginning, you don't say the alif. Like for example, Rasulullahi, not Rasulu Allahi. You're skipping the alif. Okay? All right, next, number 8. You want to try? Yeah, number 8. Mudarrisi. Ba'idun. Good. Say the harakat at the end and the ba. Qaribun. Very good. Baytul mudarrisi ba'idun. Wa baytul tajiri qaribun. What does that mean? Bayt is the house. Mudarris is the teacher. And ba'id means far. So the house of the teacher is far. And the next part? Tajir is businessman. It's close. Perfect. The house of the teacher is far, and the house of the merchant, businessman, is close. So if there's no hamza on top of the alif and there is a sukoon on the next letter, we can ignore the alif. It doesn't, yes. We can ignore the alif. Yes. You can go back to, in here. Where did it go? Here it is. You can go back to page 19 to discuss, to review al-huruf al-qamariyya wal-huruf al-shamsiyya, the moon letters and the sun letters. The moon letters are like al, qamar, you pronounce the lam, and then you go on to the next letter. The huruf shamsiya, like shams, you ignore the lam, and you go on straight to the next letter, onto the first letter of the actual word. But so that alif is also hamzatul wasl, actually. But these are words that don't have alif lam at the beginning, like ibn and ism. And we'll see other variations of that as well, the more that we go forward. But for here, right now, it's just these two words, ibn and ism. When you have these two words, then whatever comes before it, you're going to combine straight with the ba. Okay. Number 9. هذا مفتاح السيارة. This is the key of the car. This is the key of the car. أين مفتاح البيت? Where is the key of the house? Where is the key of the house? Then the next one, من أنت يا ولد? من أنت يا ولد? أنا ابن. You say أنا ابن. أنا ابن عباس. أنا ابن عباس. Okay? So for here, man anta ya waladu, man means who, anta means you. So who are you? Ya waladu. And we discussed ya already. If ya comes, then whatever is after does not take tanween. It does not take tanween. You drop the tanween. Originally here it would be waladun, but you're dropping the tanween because of the ya. So you say ya waladu. Ana ibnu Abbasin. I am, ana means I am. What does Ibnu Abbasin mean? I am the son of Abbas. Good. So here in this example, you're skipping two alifs. You're combining the noon straight with the ba. Anabnu. Anabnu. And then the next one, wabnu man huwa. Wabnu man huwa. Huwa ibnu Khalidin. Huwa ibnu huwa ibnu Khalidin. Okay? So here, it's starting off with the wow. So you say wabnu man huwa. Now break this down for me. Is this sentence similar to, we're gonna go back to number 6 and number 7 as our like default sentences, okay? Is this wabnu man huwa more similar to number 6, which is hadha baytu hamidin? Or is it closer to number 7, ibnu ammarin talibun? Which one is it closer to? Number 7. Explain that to me. In the way that I said about the parts of the sentence, explain that. Tell me what is the mudaf, what is the mudaf ilay, and what is the information that's being talked about? Sorry, the information about the thing that's being talked about. The son of who? Very good. So what is that? Good. Wabnu is mudaf. Very good. Very good. Perfect. And then what is huwa? He. He. Yes. Very good. The son of who is he? The son of who is he? But yes, that is That's correct. So ibn is mudaf, man is mudaf ilay, and huwa is the information about what came before it. Okay, the information about what is being talked about. Huwa banu Khalidin. He is the son of Khalid. Now, what is this sentence similar to? Number 6 or number 7? Number 6. Perfect. So, huwa is the thing that's being talked about now, because in the first it was a question. Now it's not a question anymore, it's a statement. So, it starts off with the information and then the thing that's being talked about, and then the information about that thing is what? He is? He is what? The son of Salih. Very good. Okay. Um, then we're gonna skip down to number 13. We're gonna skip one, go to 13. And this is the same thing, but it's adding one extra layer. And what's that extra layer? Harf. Harf what? Harf jar. Yes. Bintu Hamidin fil madrasati. Fil madrasati. وبنت محمد في الجامعة. بنت حامد في المدرسة وبنت محمد في الجامعة. The daughter of Hamid في المدرسة is in school. Madrasa here is referring to like elementary school or grade school. وبنت محمد, and the daughter of Muhammad في الجامعة is in university or in college. All right. So that's good for the exercises here. Let's move on to page 32. All right. Al-kalimatu al-jadida. Al-kalimatu al-jadida. The new words. I'll read you the words and then we'll go over something else now. Ar-Rasulu, the messenger. Al-Ka'batu, the Kaaba, like the house of Allah in Mecca. Al-Ismu, Al-Ismu, name. Al-Ibnu, Al-Ibnu, son. Al-Ammu, Al-Ammu, the paternal uncle. This is the brother of the father. Very specific. Al-Khalu, Al-Khalu. This is the brother of the mother. It's uncle again, but the brother of the mother. Mom's brother. Al-Haqibatu, Al-Haqibatu, the bag or the backpack. As-Sayyaratu, the car. Ash-Shari'u, the street. Mughlaqun, Mughlaqun, locked or closed. Hmm? Mughlaqun, locked or closed. Locked, like the door is locked. Yeah. Tahta, under. Tahta, under. Hunaka, there. Like the book is there. And lastly, al-muhandisu. Al-muhandisu, the engineer. Okay. Now, I'm going to give you a list that you can write down in your notes about ضمير. Okay. الضمير. Okay. What does ضمير mean? What does ضمير mean? That's quite for you guys. What does ضمير mean? It means pronoun. Pronoun. Okay. We're going to get a list now, and we're going to memorize this list. So this is the list, right? I'll give you the translations. You can write down the translation yourself. But this is something that you have to basically just memorize, okay? And we all memorized it, learning the language. And this is put in a way where it's kind of rhymes and it's easy to memorize, okay? أنا نحن أنت أنتما أنتم أنت أنتما أنتن هو هما هم هي هما هن. Okay? What do these words mean? So the way that I would put it into the notes is like this. Okay? Like if you're writing it down, put this like this. The line here, and then put the line here. This would be the translation. And then, you know, translation. Okay? This is you can write your notes however you want, but this would be my suggestion to you. Write down the lamir that I have given you right now, the one side. In your own notes, huwa would be underneath antunna. Okay, so like my board is small, so you're just continuing this underneath here. All right. So put this in column 1. All right. Then in column 2, it's translation, and then put a third column. And you don't need to put anything up here right now. We're gonna get to there later. And then column 4, probably gonna be bigger in your own notebook, but this is translation again. Okay. So this is translation, and then that is translation for this. Okay. Ana, I am. Ana, I. Is this ayah? Okay. Nahnu, we. Anta, you, masculine. So one, just one, you, masculine. Antuma, both of you. Doesn't matter about gender. Both of you. Antum. Antum, you all, masculine. So remember we talked about at the very beginning, the Arabic has 3 states, or I don't want to say states here, it has 3 groupings. Individual, one singular, dual, and plural. This is the showcase of that. This is the practical application of that. Okay? You, both of you, all of you. Then down here, anti, you, singular, feminine. So just one feminine, singular. Antuma, both of these are the same. Okay, antuma, you, both of you. Why is it repeated here on the list? It's easy to rhyme. It rhymes. That's why there's not actually like 2 in the list. It's the exact same word, but it rhymes. That's why it's said again. Both of you, regardless of gender. Last one, antunna. Antunna. All of you for a group of women. 3 or more. Over here, huwa. We've already gone over huwa. What does huwa mean? He. Good. Huma, if we're following this, what does huma mean? Them. Or yeah, sorry, they. Yes, they for 2. Okay, dual. They. So both of them. Whom, therefore, is all of them. Okay, them collectively, 3 or more. Here we've also gone over. Here, what does here mean? She or it, right? She or it. Singular, feminine. And then I'll break it down one more time. Huma is therefore them two. Very good. Them two, dual. And then last one, hunna is all of them. Very good. Okay. So this is first person. This is second person. This is third person. Okay. These 2 are first person, talking about you, us, talking about me. All of these are second person, talking about you. And all of these are third person, talking about a third person, meaning someone is not in the conversation. Okay? So these are about me or us. This is about you, meaning the person that you're speaking to. And these are what? Third person, talking about someone that's not in the conversation. Third person means they are not in the conversation. Okay? So then you can write down the translation with that. Ana, nahnu, anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna, huwa, hum, hiya, huma, hunna. This is something that you just repeat over and over again in this rhyme so that you can memorize it. Make sense? I'll leave it here for anyone that needs to still write. Okay. So, okay, let's take a quick break for the adhan. Okay. So, what I want to do to end off here, the last few minutes that we have, which word? Here? Antuma. Antum. And the noon? This one? Yes. Antum. What is it? Antunna. Yes. Okay. So let's go to page 33. Ad-darsu as-sadisu. Okay. This is the sixth lesson. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to read through it, read through the lesson myself. And what you're going to pick up on is the difference between sentences, subjects and objects in the sentence when they are masculine versus when they are feminine. So we already talked about how we already discussed how if you want to make a word feminine, what do? You add the ta marbuta at the end. Okay? So now we're going to see that in action in some of the other rules that we have already discussed. We already talked about hada and hadihi. This is going to be the application of hadihi. Hada is this, hadihi is this. But hada is for masculine, hadihi is for feminine. So I'm going to read it and then I'll translate it. Hadabnu. Hadabnu Hamidin وهذه بنت ياسر. This is the son of Hamid, and this is the daughter of Yasir. Okay? The daughter of Yasir. So because it's daughter, you use هذه. Because it's daughter, you use هذه. Next. ابن حامد جالس وبنت ياسر واقفة. The son of Hamid is sitting and the daughter of Yasir is standing. Okay? So if you notice the difference between these two sentences, going back to that previous exercise, the top one is exercise example 6, and the bottom one is example 7 in sentence construction. Okay? In the first one, you see jalisun as the information of the sentence, right? It's jalisun, masculine, because it's talking about ibn. The second one is waqifatun, waqifatun, standing. Why is there a ta marbuta there? Because it's talking about bint, a woman, a girl, something feminine. So the word is feminine. Man hadihi? هذه أخت المهندس. هذه Ukhtul Muhandisi, talking about this is the sister of the engineer. This is the sister of the engineer. Ukht means sister. So because sister is feminine, hadihi is used, which is feminine. Ahiya aydan muhandisatun. Is she also an engineer? Because it's talking about something feminine, it's say muhandis is turned to muhandisatun. That make sense? It's also feminine. La hiya tabibatun. La hiya tabibatun. No, she is a doctor. Okay. Ahiya, sorry, I didn't translate. Ahiya aydan muhandisun. Is a question, it makes it into a question. Hiya, like we discussed, she is. Aydan means also. Is she also an engineer? No, she is a doctor. سيارة من هذه? سيارة من هذه? This is talking about this car. The car of who? The car of who is this? Okay? هذه because the word سيارة is feminine. Then you restate it. هذه سيارة المدير. This is the car of the principal. ما هذه؟ هذه مكواة. What is this? This is an iron. Okay. Now on the next page, 24, this is a kind of a new concept. It's pretty simple. Liman hadihi. Liman hadihi. This lam, this li, is it means it gives the meaning of belonging to. Belonging to. Liman, who does this belong to? Okay, shows ownership. Who does it belong to? This word is also mudaf. Okay, sorry, this word is also harf jar. Okay, so it acts the same as whatever comes after it will be majroor. So in the next sentence we see هذه لخالد. هذه لخالد. So li here we read every day. Alhamdu lillahi. Alhamdu lillahi. The praise is for Allah or belongs to Allah. This lam. That's why it has a kasra at the end. Lillahi. Alhamdu lillahi. Okay? Okay. And then Adarrajatu anasin hadihi. Okay, this can be a little complicated if it's not broken down, but alif, hamza at the beginning is for a question. Darraja means bicycle. Adarrajatu anasin. Is this Anas's bicycle? Is this the bicycle of Anas? La. هذه دراجة عمار. No. This is the bicycle of Ammar. هذه جديدة. هذه جديدة. This. Why is it this? What is it referring to? Why is it feminine? What is it referring to? The bicycle. Very good. جديدة. هذه جديدة. This is new. جديدة, it means new. But it's feminine because it's referring to the bicycle. وَالدَّرَّاجَةُ أَنَسٍ قَدِيمَةٌ. And the bicycle of Anas is old. هذه ساعة علي. This is the watch of Ali. This is Ali's watch. هي جميلة جدا. It is jiddan means very. It is very beautiful. Okay. Now I'm going to go down. I'm going to skip the next one. And I'm going to go down here. هذه. Oh, actually, this. Never mind. I'm not going to skip it. هذه ملعقة وهذه قدر. هذه ملعقة وهذه قدر. Okay, let's say the first part. This is a spoon, mil'aqatun, وهذه, this is a pot. Qidr, because the Arab said so, is feminine. Because the Arab said so, it is feminine. But there's no ta that's there. Okay? Next one. And I'll do this quickly. هذه بقرة الفلاح. This is the cow of the farmer. Baqarah is cow. Fallah is farmer. The hadihi is feminine because it's referring to which word? To the baqarah, to the cow, not to the farmer. Okay? Now, the next three I'm going to do is going to be a review of what we did before. هذا أنف وهذا فم. This is a nose. Anf is nose. And fam is mouth. This is a nose. This is a nose. This is a mouth. And the last two here show you something else. هذه أذن وهذه عين. هذه أذن. This is the ear, and this is the eye. What's the difference? Why is it هذه? Why are they feminine? Because you have two of them. And the same thing with the last one. هذه يد وهذه رجل. This is a hand, and this is a foot or leg. You have two of them. That's why they are feminine. هذا وصلى الله على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا.